As they say, no money, no honey, right? So if you're over budget, you better make sure to find out what items are over and why, right? Again, figure out what the situation is. Make it a little bit more cost effective to build. So look at that from a constructability standpoint.
This is Maestro Minute, the show that discusses all things real estate, sharing interviews with the most successful people in the industry. Hear from their perspective and what they are doing to achieve success. Get exclusive tips on how you can also succeed in real estate. Maestro Minute is brought to you by Maestro Development. Here's your host, Nareg Mouradian.
What do you do when your project is over budget? That's not a good position to be at. As they say, no money, no honey, right? So if you're over budget, you better make sure to find out what items are over and why, right? Again, figure out what the situation is. If you're over budget on a specific element, find out. Maybe, like I said earlier, there's a cheaper element that you can get, a material you can get. If you're over budget on design, that's a huge indicator that your construction budget's also going to be over budget. What's triggering that? So how do you get back on track? Well, I'm sure you guys all know about value engineering, value add services. So, take a look at the project from a high level, figure out, what's the vision, what's the purpose, and then dive deep and see if there's a way that you can actually accomplish the same with lower cost items, right? So take a look at that. Maybe you want to take out some of the design elements. Maybe instead of making something that has all these turns and little ridges, make it a little bit more cost effective to build, right? So look at that from a constructability standpoint. Look at the contractor. Maybe he has procured material that's, again, I keep going to material. Maybe that what he's getting is, again, priced high. Maybe the market has that piece of material priced super high. So you can find alternates. So the key to getting your project back under track and under budget is identifying what is driving that and are there alternative opportunities for improvement that makes sense and gets you back under budget. And again, at Maestro, we do look at that. We do dive deep on that. So another great question.
Thanks for tuning in to the Maestro Minute podcast. Make sure to rate this podcast if you found it helpful, share it with a friend that could use it, and follow us on all major podcast platforms. The Maestro Minute, powered by Maestro Development.